welcome! Today we're going to tackle the floor!
Yes, the sub-floor of the van. And I've been what's the word, like, unsure what I was going to do with the floor. Instead of framing it up and putting insulation in between, I'm actually going to save head height, and I'm going to glue my floor down and put sound deafening strips in the hollows and the dips. So I've ripped all these, and I'm just going to lay all these in just now. And there is all my silver tape on all my joints that was on about. So in the last video we were cutting all this and there was cut in joints. So silver tape all over it, all ready to rock and roll. Happy Saturday. This champion. Okay, so we have finished filling the dips with the sound deafening. That actually took quite a while, but I'm actually glad it's done, and I'm going to start putting the subfloor on. So you join me lying down on my floor, thinking of the day when it's finished. Nah, I'm only joking. I'm gonna put the floor straight on top of here because I'm gonna save on ceiling height. My head's already quite close to touching the ceiling, so I don't really think it's a good idea to build this up anymore and put insulation in. Heat rises, so I'd rather have more insulation in the ceiling than the floor. I was going to use marine ply, but the marine ply that we get off the shelves is pretty shit. Even if it gets wet, it will still delaminate. So I've gone down the route of 18mm chipboard flooring, using Homes, and it will go together. All the joints will be flush because it's done in groove. So I'm gonna crack on. I think I might start at the back of the van. Okay, so I've got my tools of choice: circular saw, jigsaw, and plane. I'm going to put the floor this way and work my way up. So I have prepared 4 cut sheets ready to go in, and I'm just away to glue them down. So while the van's away getting the wires put in for the first stage, I have took delivery of some really nice timber for the ceiling. So we're going to have timber strips along the ceiling, and I've decided to go for red cedar, and this came from it's western red cedar. So I would imagine probably Canada or Alaska it came from. So it's beautiful and it smells amazing. So what I need to do now is set my table saw to half that, that's 150, so 175 to the center. Is that right? 175? Yes, I think so. So I think that's pretty much set already. So I'm going to get to the ripping. Trying to find ear protection, ear defenders, because it's loud. Ah yes, ear defenders. So I've ripped them all to size, and now we need to stick them through the thicknesser to make them nice and smooth and dressed. So it's Saturday afternoon and I've just finished sanding all the cedar. That took forever. And it looks amazing. And the lacquer actually turned up, so I'm gonna just do a wee test and show you hopefully what it will look like. So this is what we're using. It's a crystal clear lacquer, and I've actually got this one in high gloss just for the ceiling, and I've got other stuff just in like a satin, same sort of stuff but just different finish. So this is the high gloss, and it needs 3 coats. Let's just see what it looks like with one coat. That's not enough. And you're actually meant to put it on with a brush, not a cloth. But I didn't want to waste a brush just for this. Also, good news! The van is back. Let's go and show you. So here's the van, it's back. And we have side lights because we're going to have a side awning shelter thing that's actually on its way. So we'll have lights when we're partying, and we've actually got 2 lights at the back and a rear view camera for reversing, because when you're in the countryside and it's really dark and you're trying to reverse and there's trees and rocks, that's going to be really handy. So we've got my little step that we put on, the floor's all done, well the subfloor, this isn't the finished floor, and wires. So what have we got? Controls for the lights in the ceiling, so when you're lying in bed you can turn them on and off. Got a reading light either side. We have, what else have we got? I don't even know what this is. There's a bunch of cables here. That's for the controls for the central heating and whatever else, I'm not too sure. Nice little grommet so none of the cables scratch on the sharp edges of the metal. And if we go down here, underneath the twin seats, we've got the leisure batteries. We've got 2 big bad boys in there. And down here we've got the fuse box, some other stuff that I don't really know what it is. This blue thing is, I don't really know what it is, but it controls the solar panels. Yes, we have solar panels, and they're Bluetooth as well. So we'll just pop up on the roof to show you the solar panels. There they are. So that's going to be enough to power, like, recharging the phones, and keeping the fridge on. We don't need to disconnect the fridge and stuff like that, so that'll be enough for that, apparently. I need to clean these out. But yeah. Oh! One more thing that I need to show you, which is bloody cool. So the original head unit was this crappy thing, and it's upside down, I just realised. No Bluetooth, nothing, it was crap. Get out of my sight. So we've upgraded to this bad boy. Touch screen, I don't know what size it is, but it's like the size of my hand. DB, and it's pretty cool. So, oh, wait a second, if I put it in reverse, I don't know if the camera will come up. There it is, the camera, and go back. So it's connected to my phone, Apple or Android, whatever, and we can click through DAB radio, blah blah blah. I want to mirror, but I can't figure out how to do it. I'll need to look in the instructions so I can put my phone onto it. If we click Apple Play, so we've got the maps, we've got Spotify, WhatsApp, your messages, you can speak into it to send messages, etc. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So next step, actual insulation and getting the ceiling done, lined, and the walls aligned. Oh, actually no, that's a blimmin' lie. I need to fit what is in this box.